What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Kiss 95.7 Dunkin Music Lounge. My name is Savannah from Courtney and Kiss in the Morning. We are so excited to have you here, but even more excited to welcome the incredible Upsahl. Where'd she go? Oh, yeah, here she is, yes.
How's it going?
So good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming all the way down to Connecticut.
Of course. I'm so stoked to be here.
Yeah, of course. We were talking a little bit before this, and you said this is your very first time in Connecticut.
This is.
What are we thinking so far?
I'm loving it. The drive was gorgeous. We drove in from New York, so it was great.
So you come up the Merritt, see all the trees.
It was amazing. So green. It's a little rainy today. I loved it.
Experience the traffic, getting the true Connecticut experience.
I did, for sure.
I love it. Well, again, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You are such an incredible artist. You have had quite an interesting career. Not only do you do your own music, but you've actually written with some pretty big names.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of fell into writing for other people, like, on accident. I wrote this song for myself called Good in Bed. And it, like, sat on a Dropbox folder forever, like most demos do. And then somehow Dua Lipa's team heard it. And then
Casual.
Dua was like, I think I want this on my album. And I was like, this is, like, fake. Like, this is not real. And then it came out on Future Nostalgia. And that sort of, like, opened up the door for me to get to write for other artists, mostly women, which is, like, so much fun for me.
That's so cool. We love the girl power. I'm a big Spice Girls fan. So every time we can talk about girl power, I'm here for it.
Me too.
So talk to me about, like, your writing experience. What inspires you? Like, what is your writing process?
I mean, this is different. I feel like when I'm writing for myself, it's very much just like however I'm feeling that day. I feel bad for, like, all my co-writers because they just have to, like, be my therapists for free every day. But yeah, I think I never really go into writing with, like, a set goal. I just am sort of like, am I sad today? Am I happy? Am I stressed? Like, what am I feeling? And then just sort of write about that, for sure.
That's so good because it's just, like, so genuine and vulnerable, and you are so genuine. Like, she comes in here and she's like, oh my gosh, thank you for being here. Like, hi.
Yeah, period.
You introduce you, like, you're just so sweet and genuine. You have such, like, a great vibe to you.
You too. Thanks, girl.
So your single that's out right now, talk to us about what inspired that.
Yeah, it's called Summer So Hot. I wrote it in, like, the middle of the night, like 1 a.m. on a rainy night in London in, like, February. It was freezing cold.
Amazing.
And we were all just talking. We were like, how nice would it be to, like, be in a bikini, like, on the beach right now with whoever you want to be with. And so just sort of wrote it manifesting summer. And now I feel bad because the summer has indeed been, like, so hot this year. I'm like, did I manifest it with this song? Who knows?
Yeah, so hot, and you got the rain here too, so it's perfect, like the day you wrote the song.
No, literally, I know. It's like best of both worlds, yeah.
And so your album coming out, tell us a little bit about that. Can we get a little sneaky peek?
Absolutely, yeah. It's coming out top of next year. It's heavily inspired by, like, the early 2000s, Y2K era. I feel like that's so coming back right now.
We love it.
I grew up, like, idolizing Gwen Stefani, so it's heavily inspired by her, like Nelly Furtado, Fergie, Britney, the era of all the baddies.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about the music. I feel like when you listen to the album, it feels like you're, like, in the studio making it with us. Like, I feel like you can feel that energy. It's been fun.
I love that for you. Now, speaking of Y2K girlies, if you could work with one of them on a collab.
Oh my God.
Just one.
Gwen.
Gwen, okay.
I would, but also they say not to meet your idols, and she's, like, the blueprint for me. I'm like, should I not meet her? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I've always heard great things about Gwen.
Me too. Apparently, she's, like, the best. But I feel like I wouldn't know how to act. Like, if we had to collab, I'd be like, oh my God, you're real. Like, I'm so inspired by you. It'd be crazy.
I know. I feel the same way. I'm a big Adele fan myself, and I'm like, I don't even know what I would do if she was sitting in front of me.
Pause. I would, like, not know how to act.
Yeah, just a blank face. Be like, are you well?
Yeah, exactly.
So you have been on tour. You've actually had your own headlining tour, which you've sold out. Talk to me about your favorite place that you've been.
My first headline tour, was an absolute dream. It was so fun. I think my favorite city to always play is definitely Phoenix, because that's where I'm from.
We love that.
My family, all the fam comes out, all my old friends. That's always, like, super special. But my favorite, like, random place, like, Belgium is always so much fun. In Brussels, like, that was a fun place. But no, Phoenix is definitely my favorite place to play.
Of course. I mean, the hometown, you can't beat it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The energy's got to be so unreal.
Yeah, it feels like full circle, because I grew up playing a bunch of random shows that, like, I somehow finessed my way onto, like, the opening slot on when I was, like, 13. And so getting to go back and, like, play my own show there is really cool.
Absolutely. So being on the road, talk to me about, like, your typical day off. If you had, like, a dream day, anything you want to do, what are we going to do?
I'd probably sleep.
Right on.
I'm just kidding. No, I feel like on my days off, I'm normally just like out finding whatever the coolest restaurant is. Like people always ask, they're like, "What's your hobby?" I'm like, eating, like food, restaurants. That's what I do. So whenever I'm in a new city, I'm always like asking people on Twitter. I'm like, "Where do I go to eat?" And then people will give me recs. It's always fun.
Okay, so if you had to eat one thing rest of your life.
Sushi. We were just talking about this before. I was like,
yes.
I love sushi. Definitely sushi.
What kind? What are we into? Spicy salmon?
All of it. I mean, I just love like nigiri, just like the little fish on the rice, some soy sauce. That's all I need. You were saying you don't eat fish.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So I do vegetarian sushi. So I'll do like the avocado roll, the sweet potato roll.
That's great.
But I'm going to take your word on it for like the fishy.
I eat enough sushi for the both of us. You're fine. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here today. You're going to sing a little bit for us.
I am.
All right, well, take it away. Big round of applause for Upsahl.
Yay, thank you. Hello, thank you guys so much for having me. Seriously. Okay.